What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's anime nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kishiku Kako no Juliet, aka Boarding School Juliet, Season 1, Episode 12, titled Romeo and Juliet, and I think we are at the season finale. No! I don't want this anime to end! No! This is like, well, minus the ones that have been continuing for like almost a year. This is my only anime from this season that I've really enjoyed. Well, besides JoJo, of course, but JoJo's still going. But this is ending. No. But anyway, where we're starting off this week, adaptation-wise, is literally where we left off. We're not getting a recap. There are no recaps up in here, which is really, really nice. We're just cutting to the chase and just going straight into it, which is fantastic. And that is on page 23 of chapter 17's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. It's my baby City! Yay, City! I love City so much! Even though he's a dick, I love him! Leiden, you did my boy right. Oh my god. City's movements are so beautiful and fluid. My boy was done right. Fucking Michael Jackson pose that City just did at the 41, I think it was like the 41 second mark. Oh my god, like what is with them and these Michael Jackson poses? Like even when I was reading the manga, I was like, City, what the fuck? I love him though. Like City is so fucking awesome. Ooh, so when Inuzuka is explaining about the prefects being the top of the food chain, and this is like between like the 42 second mark and like 50, a little bit after the 50-second mark, I love the change in the color palette in the background between when it's going up, scrolling up from City to Iru. It's like that light blue, and the contrast is gorgeous. You have that light blue for City, and then it goes to like that dark blue. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my god, Leiden, you are just doing some good shit. You got your legs! You got your legs, CD! Oh! Little City's just like all impressed by this. City is just like, I swear, sometimes City is just like too pure for this world. I swear to freaking God. Okay, I love that City's just like, Inuzuka's like jumping out the window and they're on the 3rd floor. And City's just like, you realize we're on the 3rd floor, right? And Inuzuka's like, yep. And City's just like smiling at this shit. Everyone else is like, what? He's gonna jump out the window on the 3rd floor? And like, City's like the only one smiling at this shit. Everyone's just like, what the fuck is this kid doing? I'm just dying here. This shit is so funny. I thought it was funny in the manga, but like seeing it in anime form, especially with the backgrounds, it's just so fucking funny, especially like City's goddamn reaction. It's just so perfect. But like, oh my god, like and this is like right at the 2 minute, like right at the 2 minute mark. This is when Inuzuka like grabbed Percy's hand and he's like, I fail it. Percy's like, Inuzuka. He's like, I fatally heard you. I heard you. I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, the thing that's like really ruining the scene for me, it's this soundtrack, man. This soundtrack is just fucking ruining this. This is just like, dude, this should be like more like adrenaline. I should be feeling like more like adrenaline going through my system right now. Because like everyone else is just, as I said, everyone's like freaking the fuck out in the White Cat House. They're supposed to be like flipping the fuck out and they're all just looking at Inuzuka like, except like, with the exception of fucking City. But like, I'm just disappointed that we didn't get like a soundtrack where it's just like crescendoing with tension, with more tension and acceleration. It's just so frustrating. The soundtrack right now just sucks. It's very disappointing. And then like we could have had like this sweet resolution with the soundtrack, and it would have like really gotten me in the feels. Like a good example. I know I bring up Captain Tsubasa 2018 a lot in my anime live reaction videos, but god damn it, David, that soundtrack is just so fucking perfect. Captain Tsubasa David Productions does a really good job of this at Captain Tsubasa 2018. Like they will they just hit it perfectly when they are crescendoing it, like when there's tension, it just like they hit like a minor key. When they're like in battle mode, it's like in a major key, and it's just like crescendoing, and when it hits the tension, it's just like perfect. It's just the soundtrack is just missing it, and it's just so frustrating. This right now, and I'm very curious if I'm the only one that feels this way, but like, as you know, Inuzuka and Percy are sitting on the balcony, and they're talking, and Inuzuka's saying happy birthday and stuff. I'm thinking to myself, like, where's the soundtrack? Where is it? Where's my romantic? That's what I'm thinking. Is where's my romantic soundtrack? Like where is it? Like I wanted to. It needs it so bad. It really does, because it would have been so perfect right now. Like I would be like, I'm talking about like the soundtrack from like a couple of episodes ago in particular. It just needs something mushy. Like it really needs it so bad. This scene needs it. It really needs it. I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, now you put it in at the 3-minute 54-second mark. What was this like a minute earlier? Oh my god. See how much like more effective the scene is with this music. Like imagine like having this music like a little bit sooner with when Inuzuka said happy birthday to Percy. Like it would have been so much more effective. Oh my god, like the animation and the soundtrack during this narration that Percy is giving is so beautiful. Oh my god, Leiden, like where has this been? Jesus, like, oh my god, where has this been? Like all freaking season, because I know we've had it like on and off. I wish we consistently had it. Jeez, this is so beautiful. I also want to point out, because I just realized this, Inuzuka actually looks like Inuzuka. Oh my god! Where has this been all season? Oh my god! I'm talking about in the face. I'm not talking about the body. He's still a little too lanky. He's not as thick as he should. Or not lanky. He's too thin. He's not as wide as he should be. But at the 5-minute 27-second mark, we get to chapter 18's adaptation of the manga, and wow, chapter 17, the rest of chapter 17 that we got, for the most part was good. I think just the main problem for me was how the soundtrack was utilized. It could have been utilized so much better, but man, the animation has gotten a lot better. It really has. And it's a frustrating thing with Leiden, is that like their animation is just inconsistent sometimes. But anyway, let's get to chapter 18's adaptation. Oh my god, Rex! Ah! Okay, this is at the 6-minute 1-second mark. Oh my god, that is so freaking this is scary. But does it match the manga? No. It does not. It does not. The eyes are so goddamn bad. The eyes are really, really bad. The whole thing is fucking bad. It looks really, really bad. It does not look anything like it does in the manga. It looks really awful. Okay, I'm mad because we're not seeing Rex Kersey. Why the fuck are we not seeing Rex Kersey? But I love the fire in the background. Oh my draw fire or animate fire. Because Studio Period cannot animate fire for shit. Okay, Rex did do a curtsy, but it wasn't like the full-on curtsy. And the other thing that's bothering me about about Rex's introduction is that, like, he didn't have like the full-on like scary ass aura that Rex does in the manga. Yeah, we got to see like the blue and shit, but like what I'm talking about is what it reminds me of is like the like badass look you see in Grand Blue. That's what I am referring to. And at the 7-minute 12-second mark, when they give him Rex the red eyes, like you look at the manga panel equivalent, and he looks way scarier. Like he has like the smoke coming out of his mouth. He has like, you see like blood, like what seems like black aura coming out, and he has like fangs and shit. Like he does not look that evil up in here. What the fuck? Oh, why did you not? That is another thing that's been frustrating me about Leiden this season, is they just cannot animate Maru for shit. I know I've been going easy on Leiden in regards to Maru because I love Maru. And I love Maru's voice actor. He's just so good. And that's why I've been going a little bit easy on them. But man, I can't anymore. Maru looks fucking awful. That is not Maru, damn it. Woo, Iru is on to you. He's on to you, Romeo. Oh no, there's the bra. Oh god. Oh man, that's not good. Iru got the bra. Oh my god, the reaction at the 11-minute frame is so perfect. The negative contrast is awesome. Why didn't you use this more, Leiden? Where was it in this earlier this season? Why wait until just now to use it? Oh! Kate got you, Iru! Why you telling Kate to get lost when you in his house? You dumb fuck. I love that Kate said that. He's like, Iru, you're in the White Cat's house, so why don't you get lost? I was like, yes! Okay, I love you! I love what he said, so why don't you get lost? That's my boy! I love Kate! He is such an ass, and I love him! I love Kate so freaking much! Ooh, shit. This is gonna be good. I cannot wait to see how Leiden's going to animate this, because we're getting to Romeo versus Percy with real swords. And remember when we saw them fight in the very first episode with replica swords, and how gorgeous that animation was. Oh man, I'm so freaking ready for this. This is gonna be gorgeous. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is like the perfect season finale. Like we're going full circles if you think about it, and I love it. I see what you're doing here, Leiden. This is great. Oh, the sound of the swords clashing, like right at the 13-minute, 33, 34-second mark. Oh, what a beautiful sound that was. Oh, that was great. And like right as they clashed, and right when we heard the clang, and this is like the 13-minute, 35-second mark, the soundtrack is picking up the rock soundtrack. Oh, Leiden, this is fantastic. Oh, I am down with this. I said rock. My wordings were wrong. I'm sorry. I meant orchestral ballad music. That's what I meant. But, oh my god. This music is so beautiful. And, like, this is what a lot of the tracks that we hear in this music, like, or in this anime, is shit that I wish that Studio Period would be using in Black Clover. Like, this bow music is so good. Oh my god. Inuzuka's supposed to like the sword. What the shit? Why are you censoring this, Leiden? Why are you not doing this? I understand censoring, like, birds and shit like that, flipping the bird and all that, but let licking a sword? Come on! How is that why is that inappropriate? Can someone explain to me why licking a sword is inappropriate? I don't get it. Oh my god! That was awesome! When they stabbed, looked like they stabbed each other in the chest. Oh, that was great! Leiden, I will give you props for this fight scene. This fight scene looked great. Oh man, everything down to this soundtrack was awesome. I loved it. But I still feel like the soundtrack should be in Super Smash Brothers. I really can see it there. I'm not gonna lie, I can. I had to sacrifice the rosaries in the end, but damn, that was pretty goddamn sneaky. Wasn't it? That was so fucking sneaky. This soundtrack right now, oh my god. Oh, it's hitting me in the feels. Oh, it's so good. Cause Percy had she broke her mother's rosary. It's so heartbreaking. Ah, there's the rings. Oh my god, I forgot about the rings. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god, there they are. Oh my god. Oh my god. My man hasn't even gotten me a promise ring. And I've asked him for one before, but he won't get me one. Oh, and that's at the 18-minute, 23, 24-second mark. There's the rings. Oh my god, there's the rings. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. He's basically pulled what he had said. When I become prefect, I want you, even though he said, when I become prefect, I want you to wear this ring. Because I can't wear it right now because of the hostilities. It's just, this scene is so sweet. All the music is just really enhancing it. Oh my god. Not only is the music really, really enhancing this scene for me, it's the lighting too. Oh my god. The lighting, the moonlit lighting, or just how the moonlight is just shining on them is just so gorgeous lighting. This is good stuff. I mean, I felt so blessed. Look at him. Look at his soul going. At the 19-minute, 25-second mark, his soul is leaving his body. Oh, I love it. I'm glad they actually did it. Good job, Lyndon. So at the 19-minute, 36-second mark, we continue with chapter, I think this is 19. Let me just double check. Chapter 19's adaptation of the manga. Even though the credits are rolling, we're still continuing. I love Kate! Kate is so awesome! Kate is just asleep! He's standing asleep! And he's rocking asleep while they're being lectured! Oh my god! I love you, Kate! And the white cat headmistress is just, it says, Kate, we can tell you're falling asleep, but now Kate is just, oh, how can Kate not be best boy? Please tell me how. I need to know. I love you, Maru, but man, Kate. Oh, Kate, just keep doing your thing. Oh my god! Okay, so, we have this really sweet scene with Percy and Char. And Char comes out the door, and Scott's like, I wish I could take, he's quite, upset about Persia. And he fucking says to he says to Char, I wish I could take Percy as punishment instead. And then Char fucking says, in that case, I'll bestow some punishment upon you. I'm telling you, Char X Scott has to happen. I swear, by the end of this manga, Char X Scott will happen. Oh my god, Scar will happen. Scarlet will happen. Oh my god. Scott, why would you say that to Charlotte, you stupid fuck? No, when Charlotte pulled out a razor, oh no! And then I love Scott's reaction at the 21-minute, 15-second mark. And it's the negative contrast. But oh no, Charlotte pulled out a razor, oh fuck! Where do you want it? Your eyebrows, your head? Or perhaps static? Why? Oh no! It's probably his balls! Oh no! I loved how this season ended. Even though there was some filler content in this ending mixed with with canon content from, you know, chapter 19, I really loved it. This is Leiden. I gotta give you props on the writing. This was beautiful. This was some beautiful writing, and I really loved the soundtrack at the end too. Oh my god, it was gorgeous. This final scene, I gotta tell you, Leiden's been really good with landscapes, animated landscapes. I don't know what it is with them and landscapes and scenery, but the animation for it is gorgeous. But let me give you, since this is the final episode for the season, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on season 1 of Boarding School Juliet as a whole, and overall, I would say, like, and I'm going to break it down like this. So writing-wise, Boarding School Juliet's writing has been really, really top-notch from a manga to anime adaptation perspective. Yeah, there were some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, it was pretty goddamn accurate. It was really, really nice to see. Animation-wise, animation's where I had my biggest issue, because similar to Black Clover, the main problem with Boarding School Juliet's animation is consistency, and also the character models were really off a good chunk of the time, and it was to the point where the characters actually didn't look like themselves. The other thing I had a problem with animation-wise, or I should say art and animation-wise, is that I felt like Leiden at times was playing it really safe, and that in episode 12, this episode actually proved that they could really do more. I felt like Leiden really went all out with this episode, and I feel like they could have done more this season with the animation, and it's just a shame that they didn't. What was the other thing? Okay, let's talk about the soundtrack and the voice acting. The soundtrack was that was another thing that was inconsistent, was the soundtrack. The soundtrack, like, at times would just be so beautiful and, like, flow really well with the episode. And then at times it would just be like, there would be either no soundtrack, or it would just be like, why the fuck is it here? It's not fitting. It's not flowing well. But voice acting, the voice actors were perfect. I have no problem with the voice acting at all. I was down with the voice actors. They were really, really nice. They said the character sounded like how they should. Somali didn't sound like herself at first, but her voice actress, it took her a little bit. But Somali sounded, in the end, she sounded like Somali. Yeah, all the characters sounded perfect. I believed them. But I'm really curious what you guys think as a whole. When I say Boarding School Juliet as a whole right now is better than Black Clover, adaptation wise, I would adaptation wise, I kind of want to say, like, it's hard, because with, like, Black Clover is very inconsistent. But the thing that's gonna make me say that Boarding School Juliet is a step higher than Black Clover for me right now is the fight sequences. The fight sequences are beautiful. That's the one thing Leiden knows how to animate movement really well. It's very consistent with its movement animation. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. I do cover the Boarding School Juliet manga, which I really recommend you guys checking out because it is still ongoing. So make sure you stay subscribed for that. And also, if you want to contribute to keeping this channel alive for more Boarding School Juliet greatness, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off the Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Vimeo, PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!